Hope this works. Okay, so that's a good. This is a good view. Give me one. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I shared it over there. I think this. I don't even know what this is in here. So intention. Oh, okay, cool. And so now I am just going to grab an empty page. I'm gonna take this out just in case. I don't want to like by mistake show something here. No, that's not gonna work. All right, so I'm not really seeing that anyone is on, but that's totally okay. Hello, my name is Nairo. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. I am live at this current time. I'm going to be honest. I'm not really sure exactly what I'm gonna do. There's a few things that I want to go into my Amazon account and kind of like write down what is it that I have to restock so that then I can grab that list and go to the scrunchy wall and figure out if there's anything that I do not have listed. Um, and kind of just take it from there. I hope that my audio is okay. I am live from my phone. Let me just turn my volume up here and make sure that I can hear. Oh, hang on. It's easier when someone's in the chat and they can let me know. Let's see. Is that gonna work? Testing, testing. No? Yes? That's gonna work. Testing, testing. Yep, I can hear myself. Okay, perfect. So, like I said, I do have a Amazon account. It's extremely slow. I just get a handful of orders a month, and that's because I have not been really dedicating any time into creating more listing and updating my current inventory in there. So I'm actually quite surprised that I'm even having a handful. There are some weeks that it will just kind of um, you know, get a little bit more busy, but the consistency is not there. So therefore, like any algorithm, the orders are not coming through either. But for the month of July, today is July 1st, I want to challenge myself into dedicating a couple of hours every day to the shop. The little bit that I do have, I want to keep it going. I want to keep it rolling. So therefore, this is what we have to start somewhere. Um, I would show you my inventory wall, but right now my inventory wall is actually divided between inventory and like all the yarn things. So I don't know. I have to work on the wall before I attempt at like doing some sort of video. I don't know, making it more public. I don't know. So I do not mind going into my account. You might see a little bit on the corner of the screen. I don't mind. It's not going to be anything that is extremely private or anything like that. So I do not mind. So please do not freak out if I'm showing anything because I will not be showing anything that I am not okay with showing. I promise you that. um, let's see. Okay, so I'm just going back to my video just so that I know it's a little bit delayed. I just wanted to see what is exactly showing. So dun, 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 dun. I don't have my adapter attached to the computer, so I can't use the mouse, my Bluetooth mouse. I also cannot see comments or anything like that when I'm in this other page. Okay. And you guys, I this is just a real work with me. I do not have any music, sadly, nothing but the sound of my very large AC unit that is like behind me slash next to me. This is probably going to be super boring. I get that. But I would appreciate it if you guys just kind of like prop me up somewhere and just have me as a background. I'm not necessarily going to be talking on the chat unless I'm being spoken to, because again, I'm going to just be working with inventory and speaking out loud. It might not make sense. Every now and then, I might specifically speak to you about something that comes out of my mouth. I don't know. But again, just work with me. Let's work together. Are you doing something? Are you working at your job or in your shop or doing dishes? Or, sorry, I thought that one of the kids had called me or something. Doing dishes, cooking, cleaning, doing whatever, just, have me to the side and let's do it together. So, all right. So, let's see what is it this oh man. The other thing is like sometimes this is kind of scary. Like whenever I see I go into my Amazon account, like it's just so scary because it makes me sad. Makes me sad to know that this is where I'm at. But it's okay. It's fine. We're not gonna think sadness right now. We're working. We are working. Okay, so I need to. They changed all this as well. And yo, this is so different. This is so different. I don't need an approval for my own product. Oh, I see why. Okay. I missed something. Amazon can be very picky. Very, 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 very picky. I need to change all these pictures, y'all. Like, seriously. I mean, maybe not every single one of them, but some of them are from when I first started, like, many, many years ago, and it's scary. I need to update this. This is not correct. I do not know what this number is. That is also incorrect. And 20, 20, 20, 20. Hmm. Yeah, that's incorrect because then the number nine and then number zero, it's like all crazy numbers. So I have to, first of all, let me just put a crazy low number that I know there's more of, but, and then the pink one. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so that's why. And Jamal needs to. Okay, so this is all up to date. Numbers are good. Yes, yes. 14. I'm gonna say that's lower. Okay, that's good. The paintball, I'm gonna, I can see that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's good. Let me see. Is there anyone here? Sandy, hello. Hello, hello. Oh my God, look at that. There's what does that mean? It says number one because I mean, of course you are. You are number one. But in the YouTube world, what does that mean? Have you seen that before? Times 50. 50 times. Oh wait, I assume that what that means is you're the first person here. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna go way back up to the top and I'm gonna start writing. Da, 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 da. We have black dough, and there's only one. That's like, oh wait, I'm gonna put here name and quantity, and that is absolutely incorrect. because I know for a fact that there's like a bunch, because that specific print has never, ever, ever been a good seller. I don't know how to get rid of it. I don't know why my face decided to yawn right there. I am so sorry. I don't know how to get rid of it. Even, nobody wants it, not even on clearance or for free. Who knows? I don't know. Gonna put a little star to that because I have to try to get rid of it. Um, and then the next one is the small peacock, small peacock tail. Now, if I'm writing all funny, is because I've been crocheting so much that my hands are starting to get a little stiff. Not complaining about it because I have been enjoying that. Okay, so this is a the autumn leaves, and I only have one of those. Yeah, I might not even have one of that. Not sure. Then what is this called? There's no name to this. See, this is why problems arise. Come on. I just want to see the picture. So, oh, get out. See, this is the problem. So, like, and the fact that I never caught that issue before is a big problem. So, first of all, the picture is horrendous, but let me see if I can. Okay, I haven't. I seem to get points whenever I talk. Oh, I'm the top chatter, I guess. That's kind of cool though. I really like that. Um, Let me see. I'm just trying to look at a little bit more. This is
It's
kind of
5:45.
delayed, so because it's delayed, come on. I'm trying to see. Ooh, this is not working. Okay, I think that's good. So maybe here. Yes. Okay. So now I can finally talk. Okay. So when we're looking at this listing here, right? Like first of all, again, remember I told you the pictures are horrible, 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 but a lot of these scrunchies are selling despite having horrible pictures. However, this particular listing, I remember not too long ago I had stopped getting orders. The views were horrible, yada yada yada. Okay, whatever. And this is why. The the description and but most importantly the title. Like it just has a number one, the number one. And that's it. Like there's nothing about what the description, there's entirely too much writing. Like what is all that? And the the title is just the number one. So that's never gonna go anywhere. So I gotta fix that. And I hope that my SKU number and my ASIN did not link to that to that title. So that is supposed to be puzzle pieces. I'm gonna put number one. That was supposed to be quantity one, and instead, for whatever reason, the title got the number one. So I also have the jumbo puzzle pieces. And now I know that's not that I have more than one. All my standard sizes, I sell two of the same print. But the jumbo sizes is just the one, and I know for sure that I have more than one. Why is this so slow? Black, this is pink and black. Odd. And I have one. I have one of those. I'm looking at the wall right now, and I think that I gifted that to one of the teachers. So I have to get on top of that. Like, I don't think I have that anymore. And purple unicorns. Supposedly, there's only two. This is definitely a restock. I'm gonna put here restock because I have more of this fabric and I know I can restock that. Um, this is the music notes again with the number one. What in the world? Music notes, and there is two of those. Colorful. Here's Crunchy Pega too. I don't know what that is. Orange, green. What kind of title is this? Blah 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 blah. Okay, and then how many do we have? We supposedly have two of that mask. Okay, got it. Many purple diamonds. Many purple diamonds. And we have two. I cannot restock neither one of those. The strawberry, polka dot. We have two of those. Man, I had a lot of those and I've been giving them away to like teachers and birthday gifts because I wasn't doing anything in the shop, so might as well do something. So I thought, oops, satin ruffle beaded. Edge. There's two of those. Okay. And then there's the cream with maybe edge. That is two. Soccer standard. Now, I have two of those, but I know I could make more because I believe, yeah, restock. I have a bolt of fabric and then the jumbo USA blue. And I have two of those. Name quantity. Now this is a soft pink dotty. And I have two of them. Satin, true red. And I have two of them. Three leaves, clover, in green. And I have two of them. Rainbow celeste. I have two of them, but I now have only one. Pink with okay. Pink with unicorn. Three. Satin flower. Four. Four and two is six. Cheetah print. Five. Original softball. I have five. I'm surprised. New York. Inspired. I have no idea why I called that New York inspired for whatever oddly reason. But now the DPCI, not DPCI, that's Target Talk. The ASIN and the SKU numbers are linked with that name, and I cannot change it. Sadly, Coral 5 Gold Crushed 5 Vintage. I have that still. Supposedly 5. soft pink, satin 5. This one, absolutely not. Okay, so when it comes down to the water bottles, I'm just gonna leave that as is. I'm not gonna write them down right now. I'm just working on the scrunchies. So, and the reason why I am writing it is because it it feels like I'm writing forever, but I really don't have a lot. So, Mavi is 7, Jumbo pineapple 7, mosaic print. I had no idea I still had that. Apparently, I have 8. Crazy bats. Football. I actually can do more of football, but that's good. But I have to check to make sure that I, in fact, have it completed and that's on the wall. It says that I have 10. So I hope that's correct. Paintball, I already covered that. That's 12. Hearts, 14. Pink and purple, unicorn. I'm I'm telling you, there has been quite a bit of unicorns because for a very long time, the galaxy and the unicorns were like my biggest sellers. Galaxy I have 48. However, I know I don't have 48 done. I just have 3 bolts, and I think
It's
that
six
we
o'clock.
had done like a large quantity. So I'm going to put a asterisk next to the number so that I can count and I can figure out, like, I want to have 50 of the galaxies. That was the plan anyway, to have 50 of the galaxies done, 50 sets. So I have to figure out how many are actually completed and on the wall, and then I can do a restock. I'm gonna do restock on this pink and purple unicorns as well. And that, my friends, is it. I'm going to save all of the, okay. So that is all that we have. I'm gonna go back to my video. Okay, so there is quite a bit here that I can restock, at least like a couple, buy a couple of numbers. Um, I also need to figure out whatever I have in fabric that I can upload to Etsy, because my website right now is actually there's something wrong with my IP address, and it's being the website is under construction at the moment. So for now, I think I'm going to start um like listing everything in Etsy again, and and having that there so that at least I have somewhere that I can like link to. I'll take this opportunity to also add more variety aside from the scrunchies. I'm probably going to start adding things that I have completed with crochet or anything with yarn. I'm thinking about it. I didn't really want to do that, but I think that it's a little more difficult now, um, where it was where Etsy has been so different now, and if I were to try to open a new account, like now I have to pay and all of that. So I don't know. I really didn't want to. I don't know what to do with that. But anyways, the point is my website is down and I have to have a place to fall back on. A lot of us talk about like what happens if Etsy is down. Well, what happens if your website is down? So it's good to have multiple sources, I guess, so that you don't only rely on one place. I don't know if that makes any sense, um but yeah. Sandy, I know it is very quiet. But that's okay. I know that I was supposed to be on live yesterday and I wasn't. So here I am. Let's see. Now I wanted to make scrunchies. I'll probably do that when I'm watching TV or something. The thing about it is, okay, so I see the vintage. I see from here, I see the vintage, I see the mosaic, I see soft, the softballs, crazy bats. See the strawberries? Where's the strawberries? Because it's strawberries. Where did I write the strawberries? Okay, the strawberry polka dots. I knew it. I was like, there's so many. There is so many up there, and there's only two here. So I was looking for you yesterday. I found this bell. So I saw her live. I rewatched it sometime last evening. It was about 2 or 3 hours afterward. Um, I was so excited. I'm so happy to see her again. Hang on one second. I'm gonna walk over and count. 1, 2, 3. That's the polka dotty, the soft pink polka dotty, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I already have that one. Okay. Oh, I do have the colorful, weird title. There's only one of those though. Only one. I have the plaid. I only have one. And I do have two Celeste. So apparently I had three. One second. Hi, Shar. Hello, hello. Okay, so we said that I have three. I'm gonna do it with another color. Look at that. Okay, so we have three soft pink dotty, two Celeste. Yeah, hang on, hang on. That was a lot. I said a lot. So the small peacock tail. One, two, three, four, five. So I have five of those. The pink and black plaid, I do have one. The pink unicorn, two. One, two, three, four, five. Wait, I can't even read my own. Okay, yeah, softball, five. Yeah, that's good. Sure. So right now I am just working on my inventory. Um, I'm working on my inventory so that I have a list of the restock that I have to do. One, two, three music notes. Strawberry polka dots. Here it is. So I said that I have 12. Both. So my website is down a little bit right now, working on that. So it's under construction at the moment. I will always and forever have Amazon, and I am going to restock my Etsy, and that's going to be my fallback. Um, since I don't have the since I do not have the website right now. I'm working on it. I do not know how fast it's going to be before I resolve that problem. So I will be reloading the Etsy. Okay, so that is the New York inspired, and there's two of them. I still have one Kente print. Dun 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 dun. Blue daisies. And I have only one autumn leaf. Did I say that I had two? No, I do. I have one. Okay. So based on the title of this video, I also put July challenge day one. So what I'm going to be doing is, even if it's only for 20 minutes, I will be, you guys know that I'm not the best at like um doing the whole video, like normal video thing, but I am a lot more comfortable coming live and why is it that it stopped? Oh, it's not all the way through. I um I am a lot more comfortable just coming live and being live and working with you and talking to you live. So even if it's just going to be for 20 minutes, I'm going to be coming on the live as much as I can on a daily. Daily is the Monday through Friday, I should say, Monday through Friday. I'll come live for as little as 20 minutes, for as long as maybe 2 hours tops. But the average is, I always shoot for an hour. But I'm just putting that out there in hopes that, it's going to help me show up, not show up necessarily um, for the YouTube algorithm, but because if I'm here doing a little bit every day for the shop, for the business, then it's a little bit more that I've done, right? So like right now, this is literally my only focus right now by being here is to work on my inventory, to look at the numbers. I obviously have so much more that I could be like uploading and making and all of that. So the next step is going to be to make a list of the ones that I have to actually make and then actually do it. So you are going to see me working on it. Like
It's
tomorrow is
6:15.
going to be more than anything is going to be a sewing live. We're going to, either cut and sew or just sew together. But that's the goal. And the reason why I'm going to be doing like day one, that number next to the day is going to be the day of the date. So even if I skip a few days or whatever, I'm going to put whatever the day is. So today's, July 1st, and it's going to be, I might just do July, like the date, like July 1st. I might change it to July 1st, just in case, like one day I go from like July 5, because, like, for example, on July 4th, I'm not saying I'm not going to because I don't work that day at my day job, but I will be with family most of the day. And after a certain time, I won't be home at all. So, again, if I do not go live that morning, then I would be going from like July 3 to July, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7 to July 8, or no, July 7. It's going to be a jump, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. That's just going to show me that on July 3rd I went live and on July 7th I went live. Give me 1 second. Hold, please. I'm being called. Okay, so I'm back. I hope that makes sense. So let's see what else I have. So this is again just for the scrunchies. Now I am going to make, I want to make a list, but I want to use another color because of course, why would I not have a million different colors um, of pens? Speaking of which, Shar, I do so I picked up a new planner for myself. So I haven't had a planner in like forever. And I picked up a daily planner in Target. I do have a planner and it's just a monthly, which you know works great. But just in case I didn't want to like regret not having a paper planner for just in case on certain days I needed a place to just like write things down. But this is the one that I got in Target. I've never seen this person with a planner before, Brooke Gossen, and I really, really like this planner. This was only $10, and it's again a a daily. This is a daily. So, but this is not exactly a planner live. I just wanted to mention it because I know that this is like you had mentioned you were gonna do this after. So I just wanted to show this real quick. Hi, Connie. Hello, hello, welcome. Okay, so is this a different color? Well, I mean, barely. It's fine. That's what we have. So, oh, you know what? I wanted the purple one. One of these is one of these is purple. Wow. Okay. I don't like ball pens. Yo, no, that's yuck. And that's too light. You can't see that. So I guess we are going to use the ball pen. Look. Oh well. Okay. So what are we gonna be restocking? I'm gonna just title this cut. Oh, this is horrible. I do not like the feeling of ballpoint pen. Cannot handle it. Yuck. Okay. So I'm gonna just go with the black. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna cut and sew. Here's the thing. I need to I need to prioritize certain things. So wait. My brain is going all over the place. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Um, sorry, my arms are all over the place. No, I'm not gonna look over there. It's fine. 12, 1, 2, 4. So, okay. So stay 1:30, 5:30. This is not concrete, y'all. Like seriously, this is just I'm trying to batch. I'm just gonna try to batch my hours and then 5:30. Okay. So if this is what I have, I'm gonna say that for 2 hours. I have a bunch of um I am going to be sewing the scrunchies that are already cut. I'm not gonna list that out because honestly, I think I have to just have a bin of my already cut scrunchies. And I have so many of them that I probably will use the entirety of the 2 hours to cut scrunchies. Now, I am going to also split my time and I am going to take pictures for 2 hours. For the remaining 2 hours, I am going to take pictures and work on drafts. Now, that seems a little excessive, like for 2 hours to just, um, say like pictures and work on draft, but there's a lot that goes into pictures. Like, for example, I have to take the pictures, I have to edit the pictures, I have to, um, save the picture. Hi, Mia. Oh, so nice to see you. Hugs, big hugs. How are you? Nice to see that you are back around. That's so exciting. Sure, it's been 84 years since we've seen you. That is so true. She's been around. She's been around. Um, what was it? I've seen you in other platforms. Um, and that I was like equally excited. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, there is a lot of steps that takes with the pictures and like working with the drafts. And working with those listings itself is probably gonna take more than this, but this is just going to be something that I'm going to do on the side. I want to create a like step by step, like almost like a checklist. So I'm going to checklist for drafting listings. I want to create the checklist so that way I get to like really follow along and be like, okay, um, this is done, this is done, this is done. I haven't been doing anything crafty in forever, but now I gotta buy, and I'm so scared. I don't know where to start. I have heard quite a few people tell me that um, they're very intimidated by the multi-needles whenever they receive it and it's in front of them. Um, but you know what? It's a good scared. It's a happy scared. And this is gonna be for tomorrow, July 2nd. I am not saying that I am going to be live during the entirety of all of this, but And then this is July 3rd. But I will be live during parts of this. More than likely, it's going to be during the sewing. So, yeah. Mia, do you still have the fabric shop? I was thinking about, well, I don't know who I was talking to um recently. And I was, we were asking each other that question. We were like, oh, we didn't know if you still had it. Sandy, really? No. I know that she was live. Actually, the last two lives I have been missing her. And I only caught a teeny tiny little bit of one of the lives, not this last one, but I think the one that she announced something big, and I have to rewatch both. I got hats. Oh, wait, yeah, sure. I got it on the stand. Oh, I read that one. Um, I got hats and spread coming in. Nice. That is tagged to you. Yes. She posted a video. Okay, yeah. So I am definitely going to catch up on some of those videos of hers, Sandy, because I have not. My website is done. I moved and have all the fabric stored in the basement. Got to revamp everything. Yep, I 100% understand. I 100% understand. And as a matter of fact, I said that I wasn't going to, it's 6:30. But I am going. I need to add here because that's what I'm gonna be working on. And then let's see. What are you working on? So I what I was doing was speaking of revamp and stuff like that, I went into my Amazon account and I just wrote down the scrunchie inventory that I have in the listings, and there are quite a few that I needed to change the quantities, the quantity amount. Oh, sorry, my lungs. So there's that. There's also a few that I need to restock because I do have the fabric for it. But I also have quite a bit that I need to restock. I need to cut and sew and restock. There's a lot of scrunchies and just other hair accessories that I need to take pictures of and draft listings for. So that's what I was working on here. Just writing all that down. And tomorrow I will be back with me working. So that was the other part. For the month of July, I am challenging myself to work on the shop every day a little bit. And I'm not very good at actually filming and recording like normal videos. So I will be live and you guys will just be working along with me. As of right now, I don't have a schedule as in terms of like, oh, at this time or that time, any specific time, I'm going to be coming live every single day. Probably between now and then, something will be out and, we could come up with a schedule for a good time of the day. Um, I typically um, enjoy coming live early in the morning, like around 9 or 10 a.m., because that's when I am the most, um, I don't know, like energetic, if you will. Like right now, my energy levels are slowly draining, and I don't like to sew when I am um, low energy, So right now, I just went ahead and I created a little bit of a task list together with you guys. I will, off camera, go into more details. Very specifically, I do need to create a checklist for drafting my listings and the steps that I need to take specifically for my pictures, for my listings, and so that I don't miss something, since I have to make so many products and I have to list so many, both on Etsy and on my Amazon. Um, so I have shirts I can embroider on, but I was searching for embroidery software on YouTube when I noticed that it was Glides. Yay! Nia John Deere Embroidery has new software out that looks easy to use if you want digitizing. Shari got to go, get moving and push myself. It's harder for me now because I suffer from anxiety, so I'm learning to not let my emotions control me. Thanks, Connie. I'm going to look into it. Do you know if it's compatible with Mac? Um, Mia, I 100% understand, because that's the reason why I'm basically here. Where the shop is just getting a handful of sales, and that's totally okay at the end of the day, right? To me, it's more important the fact by which, you know, I basically stopped everything, and I really want to be here. Here, both on YouTube with community and here in my shop, because right now we're sitting in the shop, and man, I miss it. Um, so you'll do great. Take it at your own pace and enjoy the ride, because it's gonna be fun to like relearn everything, to get reacquainted again with the things that you love. This is really fun. I'm glad that you are taking, taking steps for yourself. That's very important, yeah. Yay. All right. So I don't know what else to share. I think I am um like all set with that. And in terms of um like my crochet, as you see, I am wearing the cardigan. And in turn, I was going to just come on here and like crochet. Um, Lori, hi. Hello, hello. So nice to see you. I have to catch up on your videos and your lives too. Your channel and Sherry's channel are the two that I really, really, really need to like catch up on. Um, Sorry, I'm so late. No, you are totally fine. You are totally fine. So I was gonna come here and I was going to like crochet some, and I might. So I'm not great at all at like filming for regular normal videos, but I'm actually okay um with like shorts, just creating shorts. So I might crochet a few different videos in short form. Especially that I did my nails like so fun for this week. Um, I didn't want to go with the dark blue. I thought that the light blue would be a little bit more fun. Um, and then like blue and red. I should have done white because with my job, my uniform is a red shirt, and I figured I'm wearing red every single day this week, and then white and blue. But I didn't even like think about it until like after the fact. So, you know, it's okay still because they're super cute. This is so loud for me. This is very loud, but it is the 4th of July, Independence Day, and a birthday in heaven. So it's going to be a week of super celebrations, um, earthly and heavenly. Let's see. Hi, Barb. Good evening. Good evening. So nice to see you. But anyways, my point was that I was going to crochet something because I thought it would be so cute to be like, crocheting with one blue and one red fingernail, but here we are. I decided to work on my inventory instead, and I mean, I'm good with that. This is amazing. This is one step, one thing that I needed to do for the business. I'm actually not going to be completely done. I am going to take another hour and work on more like finer details about the inventory that I'm going to be doing off camera. But again, I am going to be, this is a personal challenge. So if you are watching on the replay, just know you can always catch me again tomorrow because tomorrow I will be back. And um, if there's ever a schedule that I could come up with, that we could come up with together, you guys can help me with this. I'd appreciate it. And I will, keep you guys up to date in under the post in the community section. But for now, this is it. This is it. That crochet is absolute. Wait, wait, words. Glitching, glitching here. That crochet is beautiful, Nairo. I can only do scarves, and I just made my first hat yesterday because my daughter asked for it. That's amazing, Mia. So I haven't done hats yet of aside from like beanies back in the day. I have done quite a bit of beanies, but I haven't done like bucket hats or um visors. I haven't done sun hats, ruffle hats, hats of any other kind besides the beanies I have not done. I want to try a bucket hat and a visor. I kind of want to try the visor more than the bucket hat, to be honest. But yeah, I it's been on my to-do list. However, I was always very intimidated until I made this cardigan, and this cardigan here kind of gave me that like, it pushed me over the ledge, and now I want to create all of the wearables. Yeah, no, it's never basic. It is never basic. It is never basic, and it's always very pretty. It's always very unique. Just keep going with it. Again, at your pace, at your pace. But let me see how long. We just got just a little over an hour, so I am going to wrap up here, friends. Thank you so much for watching again. I will be back tomorrow, and I will not be in the morning because I do work in the morning, but I will be a little bit earlier. So I want to say that tomorrow I will be on right around 1 p.m. Okay, do not like write that on a stone somewhere and like engrave it, embroider, something. permanent, like night is gonna be live at 1 p.m. No, that's not at it, not at all. But it'll be around 1:30 because I work in the morning. Yeah. So I hope to see you tomorrow. And I thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button so that way you don't miss the lives and the challenge. And hit the like button because that will help me and help YouTube with the algorithm find new friends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight, friends. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.